Hello again, and welcome back to a very happy card mat. Yeah, card mat's doing a collaboration with his good mate Trinity. Yeah, we got together, obviously with an interpreter. I'm Scouse, he's Brummy, big language difference that. So we got together with an interpreter and we banged our heads together. So why we needed the interpreter, I don't know, but we came up with something. Anybody that hasn't seen it already, go and check out his video, Queen of the Masquerade. Because the collaboration is one called Queen of the Masquerade 2, and it's fantastic. Well, obviously I've seen it. It's fantastic. It is. Queen of the Masquerade is fantastic. This one is fantastically fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to put the performance up, maybe the weekend, mid next week, depending on how things go. I'm going to do the tutorial a couple of days later, just showing you like the bare bones of it. Let him fill you in with all the big juicy bits on it. A couple of days after I've done my tutorial, he's going to put up his one, which is knockout. Can't say any more. It's a brilliant tutorial. Covers everything. That's why I'm only doing a bare bones one. If you want to know all kinds of little tips and stuff, yeah, you're going to have to watch his one as well. Yeah. Double the pleasure. Right. So, that being said, collaboration between me and Trinity. Absolutely over the moon. Now, let's get on with this. Yeah, again, this is one of them ones that I don't use, obviously because I don't perform on people. But it is a nice one to use if you do perform on people and you've got scope for a little bit of misdirection with hand movements. I'm on a fixed camera, I can't really do much. So you will spot some things. That's why I am doing a tutorial and not a performance. Yeah, I've got a couple of little performances coming at the end, so once I've shown you, you'll know what to look for and see how rusty I am. Right, what it is basically is a nice way of controlling a spectator's card. I'll get my queen back on the top because I used a queen in the performance. Controlling a spectator's card from the top to the top, looking like it's not on the top, if you know what I mean. Well, you don't, but you will do in a minute. So what you're basically going to do is control their card from the top as you do, what you do, yeah, you do that action basically. And you control their card from the top, back to the top. So let spectator pick a card. They go through the packet, they pick a card. Well, hey, they look at the card, so do you if you really want to. Well, who wouldn't? It's my Queen of Spades. It goes on the top, and just as you're squaring up, all you're going to do is, as you would with a palm, just push that top corner over with your little pinky and just push on it a little bit. Then you're going to use your finger to push the card up into your hand. So you're not palming it away. You're just pushing it up and resting it there on your finger. Right? Yeah. Clear? Thank you. So, they've seen their card. It gets on the top. Just as you're squaring up, you just push down on there, grip there. Then you're just going to slide your thumb around and up the side as you just move your hand over that corner, just so that that card clears the corner. I'll expose it so you can see what's going on. So the card just comes over the corner and it's resting up on your finger. And you get it so about halfway down the packet, and then you just let it glide back in as you then catch hold of the packet in your hand like that. Right? Then you bring this hand back under because you're saying your Queen of Spades is on the top. You bring this hand back, and all you're going to do is use these fingers to pull it in, pull down with your little finger and catch a pinky break at the back. Right? And that's all done in the process of you, your hand coming back. Does that, and then you just cut from the top half down, putting the bottom half on the top, and their card is still on the top. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Their card, it gets put on the top. You go to square up, you just pushing with your little finger, tapping with your finger underneath it, sliding around, get it just away from the packet, pull it back, and just give it a little like soaring action when you get to the packet, and it'll just help it kick in between the cards. Get your hand more relaxed, more natural, bend your fingers around as you grab hold of the packet again. Your card's on the top. You bring that hand in, you just pulling all that card in, catching with your little finger to catch a pinky break. Don't know if you can see in there. And then you just cut on the top off, put on the bottom on, and there you go. Robert is your father's brother. You kept hold of it. Right. I'm not going to do the performance because you're going to see them in a bit. I'll show you from an inner angle in a minute, and you can see exactly what's going on. There, cut, and there you go. Right, I'll just swap the camera around and we'll get a look from t'other way, shall we say. Okay. Right, and this is how it works from the other angle. Right. Spectator picks a card, goes on the top. As you're squaring up, you're just pushing across there, pushing up with your finger, pulling your hand free. My thumb's all over the bloody place here. I'm watching the screen all the way over here as my hands are all the way over here. It's very confusing. You come in, you just palm it off, slide your thumb up the side, come down a bit, it catches in, you turn it back around, you grip the packet. All this part of the hand should be covering the gap so there's no flashes of card like that. Hand all held natural. Make sure you bend your little finger, it'll help keep it closed so there's no window. Then your hand just comes in, you get the card, you pull with your little finger to catch a pinky break at the back. Then you just cut on all the cards off, and you've done it. Their card goes on the top, you come in, you catch, you pull up, you come back in, it's on there, you cut the packet. With a bit of misdirection, you get away with it, because you got a bit of hand movement. You know, you got their card, you put it onto the pack as you take your hand across and you catch that. And then on the way back, you're just catching it into that position. Yeah, that position. Then you come back again, and then you just cut on the packet very fairly. So in the real world, where you're not on a fixed camera and you've got a chance for a bit of movement and sway, I've got wires and sticks and everything all over the bloody place here. And there you go. Not more I can tell you about that one. Yeah, as I say, it's a very convincing way. Spectator picks a card, yeah, there, goes on there. Then they think they think you're actually cutting their card onto the table there, and that goes on there, but it's on there. You can use it in an ambitious card routine as well if you wanted to. Why not? It's your trick. Do what you'd like. I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, look, go and check out Queen of the Masquerade. I will leave a link in the description box. Go and check that out. And look forward to Trinity's performance of Queen of the Masquerade 2. Amazing. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.